fly. Got to give condolences to him, man. His significant other, his lady, the mother of his children. Um, she passed. She died, man. She's a young sister. She was on what 32 years old, very young lady. And there's different rumors about why she died. Some people are saying that she went down to Miami to get like a mommy makeover and she might have died in surgery. I don't want to speak too prematurely without any confirmation out of respect for my brother, man. But oh man, that's horrible. And they got very young children. So my heart and my prayers go out to my brother DC. And DC is a very solid young brother, man. I was on the 85 South show with those guys not too long ago, chopping it up. And DC is a very good brother, man. Very good brother, very talented brother. And, we're there for him. And I know when something like this happens, people kind of want their space because I know a lot of people are flooding him right now. I know a lot of people are blowing up his phone and all that. Sometimes, when something like this happens, people just kind of want some space to kind of figure it out emotionally. But we're letting our brother know, man, we love you, brother, and we're here for you. Anytime you're ready, you holler. You know how to reach us. We are here for you, brother. And life is short, man. We never know what's gonna go down, man. That's why we got to live this thing to the fullest. We got to live it to the fullest. Ain't no time for bullshitting out here, man. Life is real. It comes at you fast. You never know, man. Your life can take a left turn and then take you on a different journey that you don't expect. So, man, you better get the best out of this thing, man. You got to get up and get out and get something and make it happen and live your life for real, for real. But anyway, I don't want to bring the mood down too heavy. Just wanted to shout out our brother, man, and just give a condolences to his family. What I'm talking about, the main thing I'm talking about, and shout out to some of the OGs in the room. We got a lot of our riders, and y'all retweet this and let everybody know that we're live. Retweet this and let everybody know that we're live right now. So the topic we're talking about, the ghost of Harriet Tubman tripped Joe Biden because of reparations. Did y'all see Joe Biden? He was doing a speech somewhere and his old ass sat up here and tripped again. Joe Biden is always falling and tripping. This was a good fall this time. He landed bussy up, face down, bussy up. And that was none but the spirit of Harriet Tubman tripping his ass up over our reparations. Joe Biden is playing with reparations. That was Nat Turner and Harriet Tubman sticking their foot out for his ass to make sure he gets the message. Shout out to the ancestors. Everybody, if you have any liquids with you at the moment, pour out half a teaspoon and give us an ashe. Ashe. We have to feed the ancestors the energy for sending that message. I thank you, Frederick Douglass. We're letting people know, even the spirit realm, they're letting people know we are serious about our reparations. And I just got a call from the spirit of Ida B. Wells. She says she's going to whoop Joe Biden's ass tomorrow. So pour out some more libations. The ancestors are speaking. I'm speaking to them regularly. I was at the museum. The ancestors speak to me at the museum. They talk to me. They let me know. Kunta Kinte hit me up. He said he gonna slap the shit out of Biden at the NAACP brunch. He's not gonna know what happened to him. So shout out to Kunta Kinte. So all of the ancestors are gonna make some noise on behalf of our reparations package because these Democrats are playing games. They're sitting up here prioritizing everybody over us and playing games with our reparations package. We are suffering out here. There was a situation out here in LA. We saw what happened in New York where our young brother, Mr. Neely, got killed by the suspected white supremacists on that train who choked him, and white supremacists around the country all got together and supported that and tried to pretend that it was justified. Well, there was a situation that happened out here in LA, man. There was a white Hispanic dude, and shout out to Dwan B for putting me up on this story. Out in Westchester, this white Hispanic dude pulled up into this like Amazon parking lot, just spazzing out, just driving crazy, then hopped out the car. And he's like a 30-year-old white Hispanic dude, starts yelling at people, started running after a sister, yelling at her. And, people started to gather around. And for those in LA, y'all know what the business is. That type of shit don't fly. White Hispanic dudes or white dudes or anybody just jumping off and jumping bad on a sister. That don't work out here. And I've talked about before how there's been situations where me and my homies and ran down on some fools, some essays for trying to jump on sisters. That just doesn't fly at all. So this essay was screaming and cursing at this sister. Then this old 80-year-old black man pulled up. He came out the house in his robe, and he had that thing with him. And the white Hispanic dude started cursing and calling the black man the N-word and using all types of racial epithets. So that old player did what an old player does. He drew down and let one off on him and deaded him. That old 80-year-old black man put the essay to sleep. Yeah. And I think they arrested the black man. They're not releasing his name. They're not releasing his name or the name of the suspect. If anybody out here, if you're familiar with the story, you got some more information, that would be good. We're not going to let that brother go to jail. Absolutely not. That old school brother is not going to jail. That's some self-defense. You got people out here acting crazy, acting erratic, and we don't really get no protection, so we have to protect ourselves. You know? The only people who can't protect themselves is us. Everybody else is justified. You can kill anybody. If you just think that they're going to do something, you can walk up behind somebody if you white and just choke somebody out. And they'll sit up there and be like, yeah, it's justified. Black folks, man, we're supposed to let folks kill us and we only get justice after death. That type of bullshit. No, and even after death, we don't get no justice. No, we ain't going for that. We're not going for that. We got a God given right to protect ourselves. Every time we protect ourselves or our community, we get reprimanded. I really want to find out the brother's name who they arrested. I don't know if they let him go. They are being very hush hush about it. But we're going to make sure that brother is not going anywhere. He's going to get freedom if we have anything to do with it. Because other people, they get to defend themselves. We need to be able to defend ourselves. They play this game with us and we go along with it. No, don't go along with it. Even with the so-called black on black crime, we are not even allowed to defend ourselves from that. There was a situation where a black bus driver, I can't remember what city this was in, but some knucklehead got on the bus and was trying to make the bus driver stop in between the normal stops. And the bus driver's like, hey, I can't do that. I got to go to the next stop. I can't. Nigga, this is not an Uber. I can't drop you off where you want to be dropped off. I have to go to certain stops. So some probably crackhead ass nigga kind of pulled a gun out, you know, and low key threatened the bus driver. I can't remember. Some of y'all might know what city this in. I forgot what city it was in. So the dusty dude kind of low key pulled a gun on the bus driver. Nigga, the bus driver said, "Hey, nigga, two can play that game." That bus driver drew down on that nigga and started letting off. They had a shootout on that bus. The bus driver got hit in the arm, and the dusty dude, I think they hit him in the stomach or the back or whatever. That bus driver gave him the business. And then they ended up firing the bus driver, and the bus company was like, yes, well, we can't have any weapons on the bus. We can't have weapons. And man, please. If you're in a neighborhood and there's dusty ass cluckhead dudes out here who might let off on you, man, you better have you something. You better be holding something. Yeah. They expect us to just sit around and let people take our lives. Damn that. Shout out to that bus driver. It's best to protect yourself by any means necessary. There's nothing wrong with protecting yourself. What's up, Nikki? I see you in here, dear. Let me get some of these people in here. We got a lot of people in here. Let's see what's on your mind. Let's get Sulan D. Let's get Sulan D in here. And raise your hand if you want to get on. What's up, Afro Elite? I see you play. I see D. I see you. Sulan, what's up, brother? Sulan?
Hey, how you doing today, Tariq?
I'm good, man.
It was wonderful.
Go ahead.
Hey, you had a wonderful expo. I was there in the VIP and stuff
Oh,
like that.
man.
Loved
Thank you
it.
so much, brother. I appreciate that. Oh, yeah. By the way, let me say this.
Eh,
By the way, we got a list of most of the vendors. If you go to FBAexpo.com, we do have a list. Shout out to D Tubman and shout out to Afro who helped put that list together. We have a list of most of the vendors, as many as we could kind of gather up with their websites and their phone numbers. So you can go to FBAexpo.com for that. But go ahead, brother.
Hey, I was about to put the article. It's by Fox LA. In the comments. The 83-year-old man, the brother, his name is Richard Strickland, and then
Okay.
the suspected white supremacist, his name is I'm trying to look it up. Yan Carlos Santiago. I'm gonna put it in the comments. I just want to say that real quick.
Good, good. Brother Richard Strickland. So what's the deal? Did they arrest him and charge him? What they do with him?
They arrested
Oh,
him, it's, it's,
oh.
but
Ah, man, you're breaking up very bad. God damn, you're breaking up bad, brother. Well, your phone is breaking up real bad. Can you repeat that again, sir?
what I got from the article
Oh,
says he's a decorated vegetarian.
he's oh, damn. I can't hear you, brother. I can't hear you.
What
Go.
about now? Can you hear me?
No, 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 bro. What kind of phone you on, brother? Sound like you on
On the
a.
iPhone.
Okay, yeah, brothers. You got to take that. You got a Bluetooth from the Wish app, and those don't work that good, brother. You got to disconnect that Wish app Bluetooth. Yeah, they got a Bluetooth, got a chain on it. It's
Hey,
just
what about now? What
dangling.
about now? Can you hear me?
Much better, brother. There you go.
Yeah,
There
it
you
still
go.
says he's booked at the LAPD. They
Okay.
did highlight that he's a decorated war veteran from the Korean War. So,
Oh, okay.
hey, salute to
Okay.
that brother.
Okay. Okay. I need to see that article, man. Post the article up, please. Richard
Yeah, well, I'll put in the
Strickland.
comments.
Okay, thank you, brother. All right, Richard Strickland. That's the name of the brother. Can we see what's going on with them? What division they have him in? What's his bail? We need to see what's going on with brother Richard Strickland. See, we need to start looking out for folks. See, they look out for their own. The white supremacist suspect who sat there and choked our brother out, and then sat here and gave him damn $2 or $3 million and GoFundMe money for what he did. So we need to protect our brother, our elder, who is protecting somebody in the community. We need to make sure that that brother's good. We shouldn't be allowed to be terrorized by anti-black racists. We got to damn near beg for a hate crime bill that's specific to us. People can just run around willy nilly yelling nigga and attacking sisters. And no, I'm glad we got brothers like that to stand up in the community and say enough is enough, and we have to support that. We have to support people like Richard Strickland. So I want to look up some more information and see what's going on with that. I'm gonna get Dwan and then I'm gonna get Nikki in. Let me get Dwan in. Then Nikki. What's up, brother Dwan B? Brother Dwan, where you at?
Hello, Tariq.
Yeah, I'm
Hi.
glad you talked about
Oh,
that case of the brother
Sorry.
shooting. Can you hear me?
yeah, I can hear you. Go ahead.
Yeah. Okay, yeah, because that's over in View Park in the Ladera area, Inglewood, right that border Inglewood, Ladera, Westchester area. And that's my area,
Yeah,
and we've been coming through a whole lot of stuff over there. That's where the Starbucks used to be, where Magic used to own. It was the most
yeah,
profitable Starbucks in the country. But when they started to gentrify that area 5 years ago, they just shut down that Starbucks with no warning, no reason, and it was still the highest profitable Starbucks in the country. But that was a central place that the community gathered, brothers that his age. That's where they played chess and poker. That was a community center that they took away from us.
yes, it
So,
was.
they took away Dockweiler Beach from us. That's where the black people went to the beach. All this stuff
Hmm.
happened around 2017, where they just really, those of us who live in that area, the few rallying points that we have, old, young, and in the middle, they took away from us. And so we have all of these Asians like and other whites and people coming in because white folks are getting gentrified out of Marina because of the Asians in the tech. So they're having to come over into Ladera and Inglewood. And it's
Yeah.
just a lot of pressure. And now this happened. So, all of us over here in the area, we all sitting back like, hell yeah. We sad somebody lost their life. We ain't trying to sit there on Twitter spaces and support people losing their life, but the tone what's going on over here in LA right now. And so
Real
it's
talk.
just one of those,
Real talk. Real talk. Man, but thank you so much, Luan. I appreciate you, brother. We'll
Yes,
talk
sir.
tomorrow. All right. Nikki the God, what's up, beloved? How are
Hey,
you?
Tariq. With all due respect to the room subject, I just want to change the subject real quick because this is
Go
important.
ahead.
I don't know if you covered the Bill Cosby situation, but
Oh yeah.
yeah,
Go ahead,
there's
sis.
been yet another lawsuit filed by Victoria Valentino. They just switched up the statute of limitations, like they temporarily lifted the statute of limitations so that these white women could file these lawsuits against Bill Cosby
Yeah.
just for this
Yeah.
purpose. So I just wanted to bring
Yep.
that up. Thank you.
Thank you, beloved. Yes, I'm glad you brought that up. For those who don't know, these people that brought another lawsuit against Bill Cosby. A white woman says she was raped in 1969, ladies and gentlemen. They didn't let a white woman come out here talking about Bill Cosby did something to her in 1969, 53 years ago, family. Over half a century ago, they're letting people file lawsuits. If we're going to do that, we need to get some of these lynchings in order. Because remember, they done sat here and told us they couldn't do nothing to Carolyn Bryant because it was too long ago. If it's somebody white trying to go against a black person, yeah, you can rush that in the court all day. So we're not going to play that double standard. And any Negro who sits up co-signing this double standard nonsense, shame on you. Because the white supremacists love getting Negroes to sit here and co-sign this type of stuff. That's what Mr. Cosby get. And no, it's not. This is bogus as hell. And it's all of this I'm white, not say so stuff. They're pulling I'm white, not say so times 10, and we got to stop co-signing these racial double standards. This is horse crap. And shout out to Bill Cosby. I talked to Bill Cosby a few weeks ago. He gave us a shout out, gave me a shout out about the museum. So shout out to Mr. Cosby. Let me get some other people in here. Let's get live. What's that? Live and about? Live and about. I think that's your name. What's up? Live and about. You can hop on. What's going on?
And can I ask you a question? I just want to say, is it okay for tonight that we don't have TS and any white supremacists coming in the room? We just chop it up as family and have a good damn night tonight.
Yeah, we always gonna do that. We always gonna do that. Even if there's some monkey business, we're gonna still have fun with it.
I just wanted to
You
make sure.
dig?
I wanted to chop it up with the family, and it's always good to hear from you. I don't want
Yes, ma'am.
no fuck shit, no fuck shit. Just a good fucking night, okay?
It's fine, but sometimes when we have a family reunion, there's always the drunk aunt that's gonna come in, and you talk to her, give her something to drink, and push her on out the door. So sometimes that's gonna happen in any kind of family situation, and we have to learn how to play past that. Even though we get we get Joanna Man up in here every now and
No.
then. I know. We see it for what it is and don't get sidetracked, and we stay focused. So yeah, we're gonna be good. But thank you, dear. Thank you so much.
Hello, Tariq Nasheed.
What's up, man?
Yes, thanks for adding my call. I just want to say thank you for being a voice. Like, we got to have somebody pushing the line for reparations and everything we deserve.
Yes, sir.
But I want to say two things. One, RIP to Tina Turner. And,
Yes.
with this whole Me Too movement, she was the Me Too before the Me Too, but without the politics and all this other stuff. She put
Yeah.
her own story out there, and she made it so that no, none of us would ever let our daughters get into a situation like that. So
Right.
thank you to her. And then also with Harriet Tubman, I just want to say she's my favorite, rider because she just had a gun and said, "Look, right is right, wrong is wrong. fuck the platforms, fuck the speeches, and I'm just gonna get it done. And she's a real inspiration. And
Real
I lay
talk.
my plane there. And thank you for what you did. So thank you. I lay my plane.
Thank you, brother. I appreciate you. All right. Well, man, phone is a little janky. The phone is on. What's up, realist?
Yeah, what's going on, Tariq?
What's going on, man? What's on your mind?
Yeah, I just wanted to get your thoughts on Jamie Foxx. He's now paralyzed and blind
That's what
due
they
to the
say.
blood.
That's what they say. That was AJ Benza who said that. He got that from a source. That's not quite confirmed, but there's a possibility, to be honest. And again, I don't like to speak on stuff if it's not confirmed. But there was this journalist AJ Benza who said that he talked to a source and said that Jamie got the jab and it gave him a blood clot and he's partially blind and paralyzed and whoop de whoop. And we can't confirm it, but it, to be honest, our brother Jamie's situation, and I'm speaking with respect because I love Jamie. I'm a big fan of Jamie, and I'm speaking with respect. I don't like to speak out of place or prematurely about somebody who's down bad or going through something. But whatever's happening, it's way more serious than the family's letting on to be. Whatever went down with Jamie is way more serious than the family's letting on. And I get where the family's coming from. You don't want people, you don't want to make it all salacious. You don't want people getting in the tabloids and just making a big spectacle out of my brother's situation. I get that. So the family's going to give limited information. That's understandable. That's understandable, and I respect it. If the family don't want to put stuff out there like that, I respect what their wishes. But it does sound worse than what it is, to be honest. And early on, we did point out that, hey, man, Jamie, I posted a tweet very early on that Jamie was working on a film set and they required them to get that jab. And that jab is not no joke, man. That jab ain't no damn joke. So I'm not saying that's what it is, but I wouldn't put it past it. You dig? That jab, man, is taking folks up out of here. And some of y'all got it. I didn't get it. And now you see why. I wasn't about to get that because there's too many quote unquote coincidences for me. You dig? I'm cool. Way too many coincidences for me. Let me get Sir Major in. What's up, Sir Major? Hop on in.
What's up, brother
Sir.
Tariq? Quick question. I don't know if you talked about this, but did you hear about Bill Cosby?
Yeah, I
Oh,
just
okay,
talked
my
about
bad.
it.
What
Yeah.
are your thoughts on that?
It's horse crap. It's horse crap. It's them lifting those statutes of limitations specifically so that the white women can go after our brother. But when we try to go after Carolyn Bryant, they tell us it's too old. That's so long ago. We need to let it go. But no, but they can circle around and go after Bill Cosby for something that happened or that he was accused of in 1969, which I don't believe it happened.
Do you think that there
But
should be a statute of limitation on rape?
um, Yeah, I think so because situations like this. Because if we're going to not have statutes of limitations, I don't want. Let's do it for everybody. All those sisters that were raped back in the 50s and 60s, these white men are still alive. Let's go after all of them. My thing is, it's all or nothing. Let's not just have a statute of limitations lifted just to go after the black people. Black women were being raped left and right. Attempted rape. Rosa Parks, somebody tried to rape her. Man, sisters in the 60s who were working as maids, they were being raped by these white men left and right. Let's go after everybody if ain't no damn statutes of limitations, not just Bill Cosby. You feel me?